Hello everybody, welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today we're going to be making a Turkish kebab, and it's Adana or Adana, I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced, but basically you can see here I've spread this minced beef all across the pan just to show you. There's 450 grams of minced beef and fat, and you need the fat to make it blend. We've got some fresh flat leaf parsley, and we've got some seasonings to go in this, and we've got some paprika, cumin, black pepper, sumac, chili powder, coriander and salt. And sumac is very popular in Turkey and Greece, and I don't know if you'd call it the Middle Eastern areas. And in this little dish here we've got one green chili, one red chili, we have half a red bell pepper, we have one small shallot, and we have one clove of garlic. And I've chopped them up now rather than do it while we're videoing, is because you need to get all the moisture out, and I've chopped it up earlier today and put it into a sieve to allow all the moisture and all the liquid to come out of these, otherwise the actual kebab mixture becomes a little bit on the wet side. Now traditionally this should be made by hand, and for all you Turkish nationals that are watching, if you do watch the video, you'll probably be squirming at the fact that I'm actually going to use this processor, and you'll be going, oh my god, what are you doing? You shouldn't do that at all. However, I'm going to. So there you go, I've put the meat in, I've put the mixture, putting the mixture and the peppers and the shallot and the garlic into it. And what we're going to try and do is not necessarily make up a paste, but we want this to go a little bit sticky, just the same as sausage meat would go. And basically you're making a little bit of I'm going to put 2 good amounts of parsley in there. You could actually use coriander if you wanted to, but in this case I've got parsley, and I'm just going to give it a couple of blasts here. And we'll take a look at it and see what it's like. I'm going to give it another swirl. As I've said, in Turkey they would say this is seriously a no-no. It should all be done by hand, and of course I'm cheating, but there you go, that's life. I'll just get the mixture out now. As you can see, it's now gone into a pasty type of consistency, and I'll just get the spatula and take out what's left in the bowl. So as you can see, it looks really, really pasty, but that's how it's meant to be really, but to get it like that by hand, it would be quite a long process, and I thought we'd just do it quickly in the processor. So now we've got this mixture, and I'm gonna make it into 4 kebabs. Just get the right shape and try and measure it out into 4. We'll see. It might not be accurate, but let's see what we've got. Straight down the middle, like so, and then down the middle again, and down the middle again, like so. Doesn't have to be spot on, does it? I mean, if you want to be really perfect, you could weigh it out, I suppose. But there you go, now you've got this. It's almost in the right shape that you need. And we'll get the skewer, and this particular kebab is usually done on a big metal flat skewer, and then they put their thumb on top of it and squeeze it like so that it actually has ridges in it. But it isn't going to work on this little wooden skewer I've got. So basically it's just going to be like a solid skewered minced meat really, so we're going to have to go with that. And the same again, we'll just round it off. So I don't know, they're quite thick really. And just mould it into the shape. But as you can see within the meat, you can see all this pepper, and should give it a fantastic flavour. Well, it does. I don't know if you've ever been to Turkey and had one of these kebabs. That's exactly what they are. They're absolutely beautiful. Again, street food, just like Greek souvlaki, although souvlaki is absolutely nothing like these kebabs. The souvlaki hasn't got as much seasoning to it as these have. These are absolutely fantastic. Served with the old flatbread, and really, really, really popular on the streets of Turkey. You know, just travelling along, and you can eat this on the go, wrapped in a nice piece of parchment paper or whatever kind of paper, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, we've got this on the go, we've got the pan on the go, and we'll see exactly what happens, and let's see whether or not the heat needs to go up a little bit. These are going to take a few minutes to cook. They look absolutely fantastic. But then I would say that, wouldn't I? They look tremendous. There you go, look at that. Wonderful. I'll just wash my hands now. Okay, let's dry my hands off and just let them sit there until they start colouring up. Similar sort of thing as you'd do if you were just cooking sausages. Just let it do its thing and don't start rushing it, and don't start moving them, because you need them to brown off on all sides. And of course, by leaving them like that, it's sort of taking out the moisture, and you need the moisture to leave them. And of course now I'm going to just show you what it usually is served with, as well as your bread. Just get a plate just to show you, along with your flatbread. Basically what you would have is, again, this could be served inside the flatbread and then rolled. You just slice the onion like so. Sort of break it all up. Same with this just a half. It's only a small white onion, or whatever kind of onion you'd call it, I'm not sure. Brown skinned onion actually, not a white skinned onion. And there it is. And then the same with the tomato. You would, this knife's not very sharp. Mix it with the tomato and the onion together like so. And then you'd put a little bit of the old sumac onto the, I'll do it with my fingers. You just sprinkle, not a lot, excuse me, and then you just mix it all through to give it this, the sumac, quite popular in these regions in Turkey. And there you go, and that's your salad ready to go with your kebab. And just clear the plate. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, look, look, look. Look at that. Look how they're colouring up. Absolutely beautiful. Come on, come off here. That's it. Move them across a little bit. Oh, and the taste, the smell I should say. I've got that little bit of a cough there because the chilli in these kebabs is coming through, and it's always, as much as I like chilli, I love hot food, but whenever you're cooking with chilli, it can actually take your breath away. It sort of sticks at the back of your throat, and that's exactly what's just happening here. But these are actually coming along really, really well. I hope you can see them because they look tremendous. They're going to take a little bit longer to cook. Look, look, look. What a picture. Blimey. Here in Cannonball Cottage, wow. Street food, Turkish street food. Here in Cannonball Cottage. Let's see if we can get a little bit of oil on the job there. Look, a little bit of olive oil. Just to loosen them up a bit. They're beginning to, they shouldn't stick really. Cast iron's non-stick. Ah, look at that. I should have oiled the pan before I started really. But there you go. Let's not worry about it. Look at that, I'm going to taste that little bit there. Oh, wow. Oh, you got to try these. You got to try it. It's absolutely fresh, wonderful fresh flavour of all the peppers. Absolutely wonderful. A little bit delicate these are. Really, truthfully, they should have, once you've done the mix, you should leave the mix to sit for about an hour so that it all, just the same with sausages, so that it all blends together. And of course, for video purposes, I've actually rushed this a little bit, but even so, we're getting the idea of it. By the way, If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, which is known as Cooking at Cannonball Cottage. Give us a share, give us a thumbs up, and make a comment, and we will always get back to you if you do make a comment with any queries or any comments that you may well have, or just to let us know whether you've tried these, and let us know what your thoughts are. And of course, if there's anyone out there can put me straight whether I'm not doing these Turkish kebabs in the right way, I'm open to suggestions on however I should do it. I mean, again, really, they should be cooked on the old over charcoal rather than an open pan like this. It's I've just opened the back door to let some of the smoke out, but I'll just get a plate ready because they're nearing ready now. So but once I get a plate, that is, be with you in 1 minute. But I've got some oh dear, I've got some flatbread over here that I made, I think it was yesterday. Some Turkish flatbread. There's the flatbread. They should be much bigger, but I've actually got some. I don't know if you can see these, look. I've actually got some more flatbread ready to cook off after we've done this video. These are just resting. I'll sort of roll them out, and these ones, out of the mix that I made 8, and I've used the same measurements this time, but I've only made 6 to try and make them bigger. And effectively, you've got some flatbread, you've got some of the traditional onion and tomato there that's been coated in, sprinkled with sumac. And the plate's ready. I'll just move this out of the way. That chili's really got me. I'm just going to take a little bit drink of the old red wine again, as usual. Cheers. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you how it's going to be served. 2 little kebabs. Turkish kebab. Adana kebab. Just there. Here in Cannonball Cottage in the afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm just going to take a little slice of this kebab and a little, well, I'll just take a little bit of the onion and tomato. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. You've got to try this, it's wonderful. You really will. Oh, speechless. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, this is Cannonball Cottage signing off. Give us a thumbs up, give us a share, please subscribe, click on the bell icon so you get notifications of further videos, make a comment, and of course, thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.